And that's testament to that superior hydration there. And that hydration per use will last up to 24 hours. And that's always a concern people have is the level of hydration that they're going to have. After 4 weeks, that's when the results really start to kick in. 97% of users, and this is in a clinical study with dermatologists, showed improvement in the appearance of crow's feet and fine lines. 89% of users showed improvement in the appearance of stubborn forehead wrinkles. So that's after just 4 weeks. When you're talking about 97%, that's nearly everyone. And we talked about that skin cell cycle. It takes about 6 to 8 weeks to really kick in. 70% after 8 weeks of users in this clinical study showed improvement in the appearance of stubborn under the eye wrinkles. So when you talk about forehead wrinkles, eye wrinkles, fine lines, that's really the vast majority of the aging skin that people worry about.
Well, we're going to be using this when? In the morning or in the night? When's best?
Well, I'll tell you that when I use it, and once again you can follow my lead, I use a pearl size amount every single night just because that's the regime I like and that works best for me. If you want to use it during the day, you're absolutely welcome to. It's the first thing that needs to come in contact with your skin, and you should use it with a broad spectrum sunscreen.
Oh, I was going to say, is there any sun sensitivities to using this particular retinol?
This isn't going to make you, any anti-aging, any skincare regime at all can make you more sun sensitive. This in particular doesn't make you more sun sensitive than any other products out there. That said, as a dermatologist, I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't say, you know, please, I implore you, wear your broad spectrum sunscreen every single day.
Right, yeah, and I know that many of us don't do that, and we don't wear sunglasses, but it's good to know that there's something like this that can still help us no matter how far along the aging trail we are. Here's a look at what happens beneath the skin.
Yeah, this is a demonstration of how it works. The retinol enters the skin, it penetrates through that stratum corneum, that upper layer of skin, increases surface cell turnover, and it diminishes the look of the fine lines and wrinkles that you see on anyone's face.
Having a good skin cleanser and a good toner is also something to use.
I tell people the beauty of this product line is that less is more. You need to do very, very few things. You know, people often get confused by the amount of steps they have to take with their skincare line, and I tell them the most important thing is the quality of ingredients that are being applied to the skin. When you talk about stabilized retinol technology, when you talk about Tetrol E, those are upper echelon ingredients, and those are much more important than the other things you can use. If you like a cleanser, wonderful, use your cleanser. It doesn't really matter to me. Cleansing is not as important as people often emphasize.
I know, and it's often a lot simpler than we sort of
they have steps and all these combinations. It's very, very simple. I tell people it's common sense technology. Start with just a thin layer every single night of a high quality product.
And the high quality we're talking about today is a company that has been around for 40 years. It's a name that dermatologists worldwide suggest for their clients, not just Dr. Kirby, but other dermatologists too.
Neutrogena itself has been around for 40 years and available in 70 countries. And this is Neutrogena Dermatologics, that specialized professional division. So it takes the technology you already know and love, and it takes it to the upper level, really kickstarts your anti-aging regime.
And it's great that you can use it with your existing product line. So if you have just bought an entire line of skin cleanser and toner and a moisturizer from a line here at the shopping channel, you think, wow, can I incorporate the serum? Absolutely.
Of course, if you already have products you like you said, absolutely. As a dermatologist, I will tell you firsthand, and this is not just here today. Stop me at the airport, come to my office in Beverly Hills, wherever you see me. Stabilized retinol technology, Tetrol E, it's an imperative part of any anti-aging regime.
And it's really important.
I can't emphasize it enough. It's imperative. It's not even that it's important. Everything else is secondary when you talk about the quality of ingredients that are available.
And the alternatives, Dr. Kirby, to fighting the signs of aging may be steps that women are not comfortable with yet, like in order to diminish wrinkles, you know, up to 90% on your forehead, stubborn wrinkles. A lot of women are choosing alternatives like Botox, and some are not still comfortable with maybe using that.
Well, I tell absolutely everybody that I talk to about skincare, which is quite a few people, that you have to build a hierarchy. And that hierarchy starts, number one, with a broad spectrum sunscreen every single day and avoiding bad burns, avoiding that harsh sun of the summer. But also you want to avoid incidental sun during the course of the year. Number two, stabilized retinol technology. Everything else that you use falls down that hierarchy. And that's not to say that things aren't great in there. There's a lot of procedures that people do that are wonderful, but they're not as important as that broad spectrum sunscreen and that stabilized retinol technology.
And that's what we're having here. And if you're someone like myself who spends most of her summer out on the water and you're enjoying it, because here in Canada, summer is so fast and so fleeting, Dr. Kirby, that we're out there from as soon as the sun shines, we run out, and we can't help ourselves because it so quickly leaves us. You don't have to change your lifestyle. You just have to incorporate one product into it to help circumvent any of those problems that can happen from sun damage, because it is accurate. You do get damage from the sun.
Oh, 100. That's not even in question. I mean, the sun is obviously is terrible for the quality of your skin.
It's a great feeling.
It feels good, but
it feels good.
And the thing is, you know, it's not that you don't have to live in a cave, but
Right.
a broad spectrum sunscreen is really what you need to use.
And it won't counteract the effects of the retinol either.
Now, the retinol is cumulative over time as well. So the stabilized retinol technology with that tetraol E, I mean, once again, it's not just my opinion. Check the clinical studies. Ask dermatologists. They will tell you that people agree. This is more than 2,800 publications testify to the fact that retinol is a gold standard for any anti-aging regime.
How many, do we have about a month's supply in here?
No, this is a 60-day supply.
Wow,
so we talk about
great.
that. We talk about that 35 to 57-day skin adult cycle turnover.
Right.
One bottle is enough to really start seeing a difference. By the end of using one bottle, people will give you compliments on their skin. They'll say to you, you look more rested, you look relaxed, you look refreshed, because it takes that 35 to 57-day period to really see that difference.
That's funny. Looking more well-rested, even though the majority of women run on 5 or even 4 to 6 hours of sleep a day. And men are falling into that category too as well. And we're looking for ways in which to better our health, better our appearance. And with it being more and more difficult in the world to compete with younger people, it's nice to know that there's a product that can actually help us out.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I think it's just it's sort of relative to how you live your life. And
Right.
it used to be that, you know, lines and wrinkles were distinguished and often implied wisdom. And now, my opinion is that we should really fight the aging process. And that's really what we do, is we take the necessary steps to, you know, not drastic measures by any means, but just a very simple, probably adds 30 seconds to your day, very simple step to really fight that aging process.
And if it's something that's so simple and we're going to really reap the benefits of it, why not use a product like the Dermatologics Retinol NX, where you really don't have to do a lot to your overall cleansing regime. You just wash your face, and you could just add this, and then, of course, your sunscreen.
Exactly. Pearl size amount every single night, and obviously you just need to wear the sunscreen during the day. But if you did absolutely nothing else, that sunscreen and the and this product itself is a great way to start.
How simple is that? We've also got another product coming up in the hour in the line of Neutrogena that we welcome you to add on if you're already shopping with us by phone. 1-888-2020, 888 is the number to call. If you have already been using this product, then we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear what your success is, because it's been a little while since you've been here.
Oh yeah, I get questions. I mean, all the time. People stop me. Yesterday I was at the airport and people stopped me a couple times. So, like I said, I obviously love to talk and I love to teach. So please feel free to call in with any questions you have, and I'm happy to address them.
430-435, the item number for our first product in the Neutrogena line. It is one powerhouse of retinol, and it's going to be one that you're going to enjoy and you reap the benefits of. It doesn't matter what age you are. It's never too soon, never too late to start at $75. And if you know Dr. Kirby from back in 2001 when he appeared on one of the seasons of Big Brother, and you look at him now and you see he didn't age.
I'm looking younger.
Yeah, exactly. And I bet you there's a couple guys from that season that, you know, are probably wishing you were aging a little bit, because I know there's a bit of rivalry there. But yeah, your skin still looks great. I mean, it's your business.
I practice what I preach. Like I said earlier, I'm the least hypocritical dermatologist you'll ever meet. The products I recommend to you are the products I use myself.
Yeah, well, we're going to come back to Dr. Kirby in just a moment with another product from Neutrogena, but also in Beverly Hills. You might